Hey y'all, Jamie here, proud 55-year-old trans woman from New Orleans. So, where last I left off? Well, my mother's boyfriend Harry had me sitting in a barber shop outside of Dallas, Texas, and Arlington, Texas, before school, and he was making them shave my head. And the girl who was supposed to cut my hair, he told me to go in and ask her for a crew cut. I said, absolutely fucking not. Like, I'm sorry. I was a trans kid. Like, I may have been living as a little boy at that time, but I very much had like shoulder length hair and I liked using my curling irons. Like, yeah, you get the idea. So, yeah, he thought he would shave my head. And the first girl that was supposed to cut my hair was looking at me in the mirror, and I started just crying, just streams of tears down my face. And the girl looked at me and she was like, she kept trying to talk Harry into, don't you think we could do like a shorter haircut that's maybe not a crew cut? This child really doesn't want this. And Harry's like, oh, no, 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 no. He wants it. He wants it. The girl got fired over it. She refused because I kept crying and she just refused. And her manager came over and said, either you cut her hair or not her hair. She said him because I was a little, I was living as a little boy. And she said, either you cut his hair or you're fired. And so the girl gave up her job. Like she just wouldn't do it. And the manager did it. The manager just buzzed it right off my head. And so when I got home, I went straight to my room. I didn't go to school. Oh no, there was no going to school after that. I went home and I went straight to my room. And Harry stayed out in the living room waiting for my mother to get home from work that day, right? She got home all right. And then she came, I heard them talking, and then she came in my room and she saw my hair. And she went off. What the fuck happened to your hair? I told her, ask your fucking boyfriend. And then I heard them two screaming at each other and her screaming, how dare you? That's my child and you're not allowed to just do whatever the fuck you want with my child. And him telling her, well, you need to teach that motherfucker some respect and blah, 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 blah. All of that. And she threw him out. She threw him out for that particular time. She threw him out and sent him on his way back to Houston, right? And after he left, I told her, I said, well, so if it's your man that did this to me, I got news for you. I'm not showing my face in public again until my hair is back. Not going out in public until my hair is back. I will not be going to school. I will not be going outside for anything. I am not leaving this house until my fucking hair grows back. You did this to me. You brought him into this house, not me. You brought him in. And, you know, a good mother would have said, absolutely not. You're going to school, all of that. No, no. My mother listened. After my sisters went that second time, after she gave them up that last time, I was like, things just changed, and something changed in me. And I progressively was not giving a fuck. Just not giving a fuck because there were no fucks being given about me. Let's be clear. There were no fucks being given about me. So I was not giving too many in return. And I, my mother ended up moving from in short order, like within a few weeks. She moved from the apartment that we were in, which was a 2-bedroom apartment, to a 1-bedroom apartment where I then had to return to sleeping on the sofa in the living room. And while she was at work one day, she left to go to work one day, and I had it on my mind. I had it on my mind that I was done. I was done. And she had been leaving and going out of town for like a week at a time here and there. Like she was just leaving for 5, 6, 7 days at a time, leaving me $20 and just disappearing. And that had started when I was 11. Like that had started when I was 11, and she was still progressively, it was getting worse. She was just leaving me there. I wasn't going to school. I was doing whatever the fuck I wanted, right? And she was out of town all the time. She was out of town living her life. And so she was in town during this particular time. She was in the 1-bedroom apartment. I'm having to sleep on the sofa. She went to work one day and I had had my belly full. I had these 2 boys come over to our apartment. Not the same 2 boys I got in trouble with before. This was another 2 boys in the neighborhood that I'd been getting stoned with. They came over. My mother always loved her Bacardi, honey, and she had a big old bottle of Bacardi 151. 151 rum. And she had like the half-gallon jug. or was it a gallon jug? It might have been a gallon jug. I don't remember, but it was a huge bottle. And she she had left it there, and a full bottle of amaretto. And so me and these two boys started drinking and plotting and scheming to leave. And the idea was we were going to go to Hollywood. We were going to fucking fuck Texas. We were leaving, man. We were getting the hell out of Dodge. And I wanted to make it look like so that if we got caught, I wanted to make it look like maybe I could have been kidnapped so that I would have deniability, right? I could always say, oh, I was kidnapped and I escaped the kidnappers if I got caught. That was what I was thinking in my little pea brain. So, yeah, I tossed her apartment. Totally tossed the entire apartment, tossed it from head to toe, made it look, just ransacked it, threw over furniture, ripped things off the walls, ripped out drawers to make it look like there had been a struggle. And me and these two boys left. And we go through the woods and cut through the woods over to the highway, leaving to go out of Dallas, or leaving to go to Arlington towards Fort Worth. We get picked up by an old boy in a van. A dude in a van with 3 kids, preteens. And this old boy pulls out a bottle of pills. And I don't mean one particular kind of pills. I mean, it was like Chex Mix of pills. Like just a smorgasbord little tossed salad of pills, if you will. And offered them to us. Just have whatever you want. Take some. No problem. And if y'all want to know what happened next, y'all know the routine. Be here tomorrow and I will too. I love you all. I love you all for watching, and I love you for the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.